So I thought I could I could do like a little intro to start us off. That sounds cool. Like something really short that like it'll set the tone. Is that okay?
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
So when God created mankind, He knew that there was two. The duality of man was what He wanted. He wanted Adam and Eve. He wanted heaven and hell, and He created two deific beings, Josh and Ethan, to guide mankind along its path to salvation, to impart our knowledge upon the misguided, the misbegotten. This is the Chaotterbox.
Dude, when you when you were like when you said, "Hey, I got something for us to say," I didn't know it was gonna come through your mouth, but that was kind of amazing.
Yeah. So good intro. Okay.
Good intro.
Hey,
Amazing.
look at the. Okay. First thing on our docket. Oh shit.
Oh, we're just getting into it. We're not even like be like, "Yo, what's up, guys?"
Oh shit. Yeah, I guess we can. Oh, this is going
Okay,
really
how
well.
about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I felt like that was like the best
No,
intro I
you
could
did. That was
give.
perfect. That was perfect.
Right,
And then
that
I'll
was
go
good.
into the "Yo, what's up, guys?" And I'll do the "What's up, guys?"
Okay. Because I was thinking, okay, we can edit. I'm gonna edit this later, but like right after that, I'm just gonna cut to the music and then we can do the normal intro.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, that's my turn. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you can start off with the normal intro.
Are you gonna keep my part in where I was like, "Dude, what the fuck did you say?"
Yeah. No, I'm keeping that.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, and then I'll go into the intro. Okay, cool. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to the very first, never done before, idea of two guys talking because we
It's
love the
never
sound of
happened.
our voices.
It's never
happened before. Never
happened
happened before.
I actually think my voice is really good to listen to. This is for
We-
me.
This is actually for us only, kind
Yeah.
of. But actually, well, not actually. Welcome to the first episode of the Chaotterboxes. Now that is CHAO, because Chao, in case you didn't see the two little creatures standing in front of your screen.
It's also going to be probably in the title already. So if you didn't
Probably in
see
the
it,
title.
I don't think they can read, and that's okay.
Maybe if they're illiterate, it's fine. I mean, I hope to teach you guys to read by the end of this. Maybe
Yeah,
you'll learn something.
that'll be the first lesson, I think.
And then
that'll
I'll
be
also
like important. We should
or,
have
you
like
know-
a things we've learned at the end of this day kind of roundup thing.
You fucking veggie tails.
Yeah, just like
Oh my
important guys. I'm glad we came
With all the
here.
Christian dogma that I'm about to throw at your guys' way,
Yeah,
get ready.
they actually didn't know this. This is a super Christian podcast that
This
we're
is a
actually just gonna
Christian podcast.
we're gonna talk a lot about God
No.
and Jesus and our place in the world.
No, not yet. It's
Oh yeah, we have to say that.
indoctrination
We have to
slowly.
we have to save that shit.
Indoctrination start. Yeah, I mean, you did open up with that fucking biblical fucking speech.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay.
But I mean, also I was thinking that maybe like I love when I take a nap at like the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And like I'll be watching like a video that I put on, and then like it's like an hour and a half later, and suddenly I'm in some fucking weird, deep like manosphere, like Jordan Peterson shit. Well, that's YouTube's fault, but I mean I don't do it, but it just like pops up. Does that ever happen to you?
No, I feel like your experiences are not universal.
Okay, well never mind then. I just think it was. I just think it's funny.
Okay.
But I'm sure like I kind of wanted just to open this up kind of by kind of explaining like what we kind of hope to get from doing this, because I think that there's like this double method that Ethan and I kind of both agreed to before going into this.
Yeah, we had very different goals for this podcast going in, which is always a good sign. Just like that, we're super divided at the start.
No, yeah, like
the yin and yang truly will bring us together.
Like, once we get like to 5 billion subscribers, like Ethan's gonna leave.
I'm definitely we're gonna have a falling out, and then we won't be friends anymore.
I'm gonna make an announcement video.
I think
I'm gonna
Josh
have an
will
announcement
become
video
obsessed
saying,
with me as I continue my career successfully.
Oh no!
And then I'm gonna be like really pro leftist leaning, entertaining, and then you're gonna kind of go crazy and spiral. And I think
No,
that's
no, no. You see. For me, what I was thinking was going to happen is that I was going to make a video on the channel called "Ode to Ethan," and it was going to be
oh
Ethan clearly in a different area, filming, filming, filming his goodbye video, and then and then in the next episode, I will have my new podcast host, who's also Israeli, technically. So
oh
it's like
cool.
it's kind of 1-to-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand. This seems
Yeah.
yeah solid. Okay.
And then people will make their own videos, or it's like, what happened to Ethan from Chaotterboxes?
This is a
But
really
actually,
good intro so far. I
no, this
feel
is an
like
amazing intro.
this is so,
I
this
think like here's the thing. I think like I think whenever you think of like I think filming stuff, like you always gotta say like you always gotta get the nerves out. I don't even think I
yeah
have nerves.
yeah.
It's just kind of like
It's
how
just
do you
like
even start
new, so
something?
you're
You
just
just
like
start speaking.
you're just figuring out
Anything
like
like
what the
positive.
vibe is. I feel like this is going yeah. Well, I mean, like anything, podcasting is a skill that we will surely
Oh no, for sure. We'll work on it. And then
perfect.
on top of it, but also on top of this, it's like I think it's interesting that because this is like us filming us talking to each other for the first time. So it's like usually what'll happen is I'm on Discord and then Ethan will pop up and then we'll just start talking. But
Yeah.
now it's like, okay, now we're filming this
Now
and
we
now we have to
yeah.
talk.
Now there's a setup, but like it's
But
probably not that
okay,
different. It's probably not gonna be that
before we
different.
go off on another tangent, I do want to talk about a little bit about kind of what we had as an idea for like the podcast
Yeah.
because I was like in my head, it was like why Chow? Why Chow? Because we do like Sonic, that is a big chunk of it, but
I
this
love
isn't like
Sonic.
Sonic related podcast thing. I mean, like we're gonna be talking about Sonic, but I don't think it's like only Sonic. You know what I mean?
Surely
But
we go the whole first episode without talking about Sonic. I think that's
for
like
sure.
yeah.
Oh no, yeah. But I think like subconsciously for me because I like applying meaning afterwards because I read books and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think like it kind of has something to do with like the mechanics of Chow themselves, because like Chow kind of they grow up, they're born, they eat, they play, they go to school, and then they learn skills, and then suddenly they end up growing up, and then what? And so I kind of just feel like me and Ethan are at this point where like we're both kind of 20 somethings who have like we're almost done with school.
I'm done with
We've
school.
been kind of he's still in school, but I'm done with school. And we're kind of like in this weird transitory period of like trying to figure out what exactly how to navigate our dreams while also having to deal with the reality of like entering the job market like probably at the worst possible fucking time.
Yeah. No, it's pretty dire right now.
No, yeah. And so I just think that, I think it's a good place to check in, me and you, as we kind of go through this journey. Because me and Ethan, I think we're both like we're both pursuing creative fields, just from different mediums.
Yeah.
You
Josh
want to
is
talk about
like
that?
yeah, well Josh wants to like for me,
Oh,
I'm off.
you're gonna talk for me?
No,
Oh,
I'm not gonna talk for you, but I was just like, yeah, I realized this soon. Okay. I like I like video games. I want to go into video game design and I a lot of the times when I'm at work, I listen to podcasts, just talking about video games and stuff. And I kind of got really sad because a lot of video game podcasts I listened to ended and like they broke up and they left. So kind of wanted to, have something like that in my life again because it just eased like the monotony. It felt like something cool to look forward to every couple of weeks or every week when I've listened to it. So, and I mean, one of the podcast hosts that they basically said like, just start a podcast with your friends, just because you
yeah.
will have really fond memories of this like 2, 3, 5 years down the line. So I'm just doing this
Oh
for
no, yeah.
like just to have fun. That's basically it. Talk about games and stuff. Talk about shit that you don't normally get to talk about. So that's pretty much it. That's on my
No,
end.
yeah. And then on my end, it's so I am I've done theater for the last 20 years of my life, basically, whether on or off the stage. But I'm not a theater kid, but I am a theater kid. But I'm
He's a
not like
theater
proud
kid.
of it.
Yeah, that makes
But
you that makes you different. Makes you special.
I think the thing is like I think it's a very different thing. Like entering like, you know, doing theater in high school and college and like working on a stage and having opportunities to act. But then like, you know, you kind of like you graduate and then suddenly like you don't have those, you have to audition for those, and I am auditioning and stuff. But sometimes, more often than not, you kind of have to make your own stuff to kind of fuel the artist in you. And so, you know, when Ethan approached me to do this, like I was like, oh hell yeah, because I think on top of that, like I'm also like in the process of writing, learning to write, to make my own stuff. I'm planning on making, and I'll elaborate on that later on. But I am in the process of making like a YouTube channel with a specific vibe to help me like. I don't think it's like a career. I'm not going to make a career out of this because I already have a career in mind. But I do think like it'll be good for me to like check in and just kind of like see what see what I found, see what I'm doing, see what I, and you know, see if doing this gives me more ideas down the road. So, you know, I think we should talk about that a little bit. Like, Ethan, have you
What's
been
up?
working on any stuff? Any little games? Any cool stuff?
Yeah, no, I've just been working on a game project for my mom and my sister for their birthday. So that's one of the things
I'm
I'm
going to talk to you
working
about
on.
that too. Holy shit. Okay,
And
cool. Yeah, yeah,
then
yeah.
also I just have like another separate personal project that has just been going on for like a few months. So I haven't been working on it super long, but it'll get there. It's getting there when it gets there. I'll probably work on it more when I'm done with the birthday thing. But that's pretty much it.
Oh,
This
yeah,
was like
for sure.
another. I count this as another project because the video that you're probably gonna watch is like made and rendered in Godot, so it's just a chance for me to
Yeah.
experiment around a little bit more.
Yeah, even like the little even like the little like our little Chow dudes like I love I there's such a low poly, there's such a warm vibe to your creations that I've always admired. And you know, like I think the tough thing for me right now is like because I see your work and I'm like it's so good, but also like I don't know enough technical words to it to really like give it the descriptions and like the compliments it deserves. But I see these and I'm like, oh fuck yeah. And so
Yeah, I
do
kind of stole
you
these models off of Models Resource. I'm not gonna lie, Chief. I didn't make these, but I
no
did.
for sure. They're so
But
cool.
like,
Like I
I'm
looked
trying to
through them.
capture the aesthetic. There's an
Yeah, I
it's like a
think it was
placement. There
kind
was
of,
work put into this. I put in work.
no, you did put in work, and I appreciate it
Yeah.
because I think for all those people who need like um subway surfers to watch the video, like
Yeah, right.
it'll mean a
Like
lot
we
to
need to
them.
keep them entertained.
In
They
between,
have to have something.
I'm trying to prod Ethan into putting in like subway surfers in the middle of the
I
two
don't.
Chow,
I'm not trying
and
to demean
we're
our
gesturing them.
audience. Like they can they can pay
He's about
attention. They have an attention span.
Oh, Ethan is about challenging. He's about challenging the audience. Like we're both about challenging the audience in different
Yeah,
ways.
I'm trying to make you guys
We're gonna
better. I'm trying to impart
we're
my
trying to.
fucking wisdom on you guys so you can go out into the world and you'll be like, wow, I know so much more about this stuff. Thanks to
Yep,
Ethan and
exactly.
Josh.
No, literally. And so on my end, basically what I've been doing is what I kind of plan to make are basically video essays because obviously the world has never had that idea before either. I think
Yeah,
we're kind of breaking new ground every day, but for me, I think there was a specific. I think for me though, like the cool thing about coming up with this video was I think that there's a certain I think there's a point where like we're at a lull for like video essays. I think people are kind of slowly kind of realizing that just because you make a video essay doesn't mean like you're like the fucking authority on it. So people like anyone can make a fucking video essay
yeah.
and
No,
eh,
there's some bad video
like
essays out
I
there.
no, there genuinely are. And like for me, like I was like, okay, well, if I was gonna make a video essay, well, one, I wanted to make a video essay because for me, it's like another opportunity for acting. It's a good exercise, and I gotta write a script. I have to have it filmed, and I have to act toward the camera. Um, which are three skills I wanted to develop because I am like, I've moved back home after going to college for a little bit, and so I don't have like access to like college materials, and so it's been really fun. I love research. For me, I love doing a good deep dive. I love finding out things, and I'm not gonna go too deep into what the video will be about, but hopefully I'll promote it by the time like eventually like on here. But I've
This
been reading
shit's
some
going up in
books.
a week, dog. You got limited time. This shit's
No,
going
I
up.
know. Oh no, 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 for sure, for
I'm
sure,
getting
for
this shit
sure.
done on Wednesday. That's the
Oh yeah,
Ethan promise. If it's not up by
that's the
Wednesday, I'm killing myself.
okay. That's the certified Ethan promise. If he's not, it's over. You
Yep.
know what? Now we'll have now me and my Israeli replacement will actually
Yeah,
like
that now
it'll
week
be
one. Week one.
week one. Oh my god. But
Okay.
no, but it's been so solid to just kind of like learn different things. Basically, like the book I'm reading right now, and this is kind of going to transition into like kind of like
Oh, are we transitioning? Are we transitioning right now? Do we
we
transition?
could transition right now. I mean,
Movie
like,
TV book
hey, look,
section.
hey,
Go.
hey, 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 look. All I'm saying is we're using Sonic assets, and as we all know, Sonic has a rough transition.
Wow, that was a good one. This is
But
this is why you're an improv.
that's why I'm an improv. I love improv.
You love
Yes, and I love it.
Yeah,
But
that's good.
and then you can have a little sting right now. It's like doo 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 doo
Yeah, I'm
doo.
definitely gonna have like a song that'll play like right at this section that will like do the transition, but it'll be there. I don't know.
Yeah, so for the research, I've been reading like a bunch of books, but the book I'm reading right now is a book by Bell Hooks, who was a very prominent um author on feminist theory and about cultural criticism. And she's written I read her book like last year, a book called All About Love. But this one right now is called The Will to Change, and it's about men. It's the will to change, men, masculinity, and love. And it's basically kind of like Bell's kind of like talking about uh the feminist movement, but specifically how it pertains to men.
Mm.
And it's really fascinating because I'm reading like what she's saying, and I'm like, this is like because Bell Hooks makes the argument that kind of since the feminist movement has progressed in such a way, uh they've kind of left men on the back burner, and because it's obviously like it's like a like the feminist movement is trying to like put forward these ideas,
Yeah,
but
like women's rights and stuff.
which we are for.
Which we
Let's,
are
let's, let's,
which we are for. I'm
you
being
have
very careful. I was thinking like, man, I gotta be
well, first
careful.
episode, what episode, and Josh has already taken on
I
the
well, like I
the
was about
women.
to be like, oh, this is woke already. Let's go
No, no, because
already.
it's. But I think it's an interesting
That's
dive
right.
into
If
it
you're not
because
woke, you're gonna get woke.
here.
You either get woke
No,
or get out. That's right,
but I think the reason why this book stood out so much
ladies.
to me was because Jesus fucking Christ, is because like I think one of the words like the phrases I'm hearing so much because of my research is you've heard of this, right, Ethan? The male loneliness epidemic. That sounds like it was directed at you. Hold on, I'm just asking
Yeah,
if
no,
you knew.
I haven't had to deal with that at all. No,
No, no,
I
no. But do
wouldn't.
you, do, like, do you know?
I
Do you
wouldn't
know
know
like
about it.
when like guys on the internet refer to like the male
Oh, yeah,
loneliness
where they're
epidemic?
like because they're sad that no one will date them. It's because they're not.
Yeah.
It's because they're
Um.
inadequate and they'll never
And
be good enough.
so there's this interesting like dialogue where it's like in the book where it was kind of like, yeah, men are affected because it's like because they're both men are affected by a certain kind of loneliness because of the patriarchy, because of
Yeah,
this system that kind of just ingrains in them that they have to keep their emotions to themselves, that anger and like stoicism are two of your most important qualities as a man. You have to provide, and that's it. Like you don't have to seek emotional nurturing. Like you don't need nurture because you're a guy, and you kind of. But Bell makes a really good like. I'm still like halfway through it. Like I
Yeah.
still have to finish it up, but it's like it's so insightful. It's so wonderful. Her writing is so you know. I think like a little worry part for me is like whenever I read books about this kind of concept that like it's gonna like be really difficult for me to understand, but it's been so easy and so compelling to follow because Bell Hooks basically kind of centers, and she did this in her previous book too, but she centers all of her concepts on the notion of love, and she has a specific definition of love, and I think that's really what guides it, and it's insane to me because like I'm reading this book and I'm like, dude, this is so like on this is so one to one with what's going on right now, and I
Wait,
look at
when
when
was
she
this?
wrote it.
When was this book? Oh shit, yeah.
No, this book was written like in the 1980s.
Holy shit. Oof.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's
Hmm.
like let me Jamie, can we check that? Oh no, hold on.
Yeah, let me open up Google really quick.
Oh no, sorry, not the 1980s. I'm so sorry. 2004.
Okay, that's still if you. Okay, that's like the same time, 20 years ago, 1980s, also 20 years ago. Sounds about right.
No, I'm so sorry. Let me well we're but like
You
but yeah,
wow,
no, like
you got fact check like episode one at like day one,
hey,
frame one on the first fact. That's fucking crazy.
no, that's true. But you know like what you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm sorry. It's because I was looking at her other books too cuz it's like she's written a ton of books from like the 80s onwards.
Hmm.
And like but even 2004 when like the internet when YouTube was barely starting out. Like this is still like a topic that she talked about. And I think like it's I think this I think this only proves to me because I've had this kind of philosophy for like the longest time is that like I don't think anything's like as crazy as the current times are in the year 2025
Yup.
uh as crazy as everything is right now. I think like it's nothing new because I think that um society's kind of like they just like it's like not rehashing is the bad word for it, but like it's it's like there have been variances of these circumstances before, and maybe down the line like each time like I and I do this because as I read and engage with art, like I find parallels to current times. Um and so that's a great book. I mean, if you really want to, it's a short read too. Like I totally think like every dude should read it because I think it helps. I hate people who can't engage with uh like they just like, to just like cast aside like this concept like concepts like the patriarchy and stuff like that. Like I think like I don't know, you just gotta read it. Like it's
No,
such a
for
short
sure.
read. No, yeah. So
I think, yeah.
that's my book pick.
No, it's a
All
good
right,
pick. It's a
Ethan.
good pick.
Now this is huge. Now, Ethan, what are you gonna talk about?
So jumping off of like, your feminist talk, I
Feminism.
think like
Jumping off of
jumping
feminism.
off of feminism really quick. I want to talk about a manga that I really like called Mayonaka Heart Tune. So Mayonaka Heart Tune, listen up. This is a manga about a guy and he is listening to this radio broadcast and he's the only person listening to this radio broadcast. And it is a girl on this radio broadcast and she's broadcasting to only this guy. So basically it's basically a one-on-one call and this girl she wants to be a radio host and she can't do it because she has no listeners and also because she's probably 14. Why would anyone want to listen to a 14-year-old? Anyway, they are
That's true.
talking. They talk, and this radio broadcast goes on for like a year, and this guy, and then the broadcast ends, and this guy's like, "Oh man, I have to fucking find this girl," and he goes on an escapade. He trains up. He becomes like the smartest guy at his school. He transfers to the okay, a little stalkery. He kind of transfers to the school where he assumes she would be at the same time in the same area based off like radio frequencies. I don't fucking know. I don't remember that. Anyway, he gets there and he hears an announcement on the radio, and it's the same girl. He hears her voice, and he's like, oh shit, it's her. And he goes into the radio broadcast room, and there's actually 4 girls, and they all have a different aspect of her voice, and he can't, because he was on a radio broadcast, he doesn't know which one is the right girl. So now it's like a little romance mystery, a la quintessential quintuplets, about like, if he has to kind of see like which girl is the true one, and he, at the same time, he's like, I have to help them achieve their dreams, because that girl that I fell in love with all those times, like all those years ago, didn't achieve her dreams, so I've got to help all of them achieve their dreams, because that's the only way I'll know. And it's really fun. It's very sweet. I think the main character, because a lot of times in these like manga rom-coms, like the main character is like really boring, or he doesn't have like a ton of personality. Like Nisekoi is really boring, or something like, I don't fucking know. Like, I think Bunny Girl Senpai is a little different. I think the main character is fine, but he's a little boring too. But I think in quintessential quintuplets, even Uesugi is just a little bit like mid as a protagonist. But in this one, this protagonist is awesome. He's super confident, very cocky, really fun to be around. I enjoy like those aspects of the character. I think all the girls have really interesting like separate roles that they can do. That there are separate like dreams that they're aiming for. Like one of them, okay, this is projecting a little bit. One of them wants to be a VTuber. That's not my favorite character. Another one wants
That's
to
not
be
your favorite character.
That's
Are
not
you
my
sure
favorite.
about
Yeah,
that?
no, it's not. No, totally,
Oh,
no.
fun fact about my
Oh my
friend
god,
Ethan over here.
there, dude.
Bro,
There's a part
bro
where they go
has
into a
that was one
VTuber
of the first,
concert together, and I'm
bro,
like, that.
the
Me
fiercest
and who?
VTuber defender I've ever
Me and
met.
who?
Me and
Anyway,
who? I don't know. I think
yeah,
I do love that you tacked upon the fucking like this protagonist actually has like
yeah,
personality
cause
and shit.
like, man, there's so many
I'm sick and
romance.
tired of these. I'm sick and tired of these mumbling, stumbling
That's what
Midoriya
I'm
ass
saying. None of these
fucking.
guys are slick as hell. They can't be like me and you. It's boring as hell.
It's too much. It's too self-inserty. But
Right? I can never, like, when I'm reading a romance, I'm trying to have that main character be a fucking, I'm trying to care about their relationship. I'm not trying to self-insert.
no, for sure.
Yeah. So this
I'm
guy
taking a look at.
having,
I'm taking a look at this art right now. Wait,
I
is
think
this
the
just a
art is good.
manga
The
or
art is good. The art is good. Huh?
is this just a manga or is
It's
the
a
anime
manga.
out?
There's going to be an anime soon, though. So that's why I'm talking about it now. It's because the anime will come out.
So that you can tell everybody.
I'm telling
that I
everyone
saw
that I
it.
knew ahead of the curve, that it's going to be good.
Yep. Ethan told me like for like 4 months. He's like, you should check out Dandadan. You should check out Dandadan. You should check out Dandadan. And I was like,
I'm right. I'm always right. My recommendations are always on top of the game. They're always better.
No, yeah.
And
This
lo and
is
behold,
interesting.
Dandadan popped off. Who would have thunk it? Me. It was all
I
me.
love that we went from talking about feminism and bell hooks to this.
This is important. This is a part of feminism.
No,
This is the male
this is
loneliness.
important. I'm
This
sure.
is how
Look,
males cope with the loneliness by reading sad
sure
romance
if
self-insert
Bell Hooks-
mangas.
If Bell Hooks was still with us today,
She would want
I'm
this to
sure
happen.
she
She would have
would
wanted
love-
this. She would have loved
he would
this.
have loved Mayonaka Heart Tune.
Exact.
Or on
You
Google
can read-
calls it.
Yeah.
Tune into the Midnight Heart.
Exactly. It's okay. So I was worried a lot of times in this manga that there would be points. I think another point in like harem mangas that kind of don't do it for me is when they don't have the girls interact, because that's kind of an interesting way to build more drama, is when you don't know who the true romance is going to end up with, because there's like there's one true answer. It's not just going to be like, oh, he likes all of them and they're all going to date together. It's like he has to pick one, or like he doesn't have to pick one, but there's one winner basically. So this is a classic from like quintessential quintuplets, where it's just like, oh, you don't know who's gonna win, so you form factions and you start fighting against people and being like, she's the one who's gonna win. But I think they do. So I was worried about that, but I think they're doing a better job as the manga's going on. The mangaka is doing a good job of creating more interpersonal drama between the main lead girls. So that's always really fun.
I'm sure.
I just think it's super solid. I think the moments are funny. I just adore this little weird harem subgenre of like mystery harem winner, where there's like, it flashes back to the true winner, so you're kind of like, who the fuck could it be? Who is it? And then like there's like little hints throughout like the flashbacks, and you're like reading through chapters to be like, well, who did what at this time? Did they say it was her? So really cool. It's like a romance harem mystery. I think that's like the genre I'd give it.
Ethan has a JFK. He has the attention to detail of a JFK conspirator. In case you didn't know.
I love this shit. Okay,
Yeah.
Josh, talk to me about Nanban Torai.
Dude, oh my fucking god. Okay, so a long time ago, I stumbled upon this album cover. It
Yeah.
was a sick ass album cover. So Nanban Torai is an album by the band called Jagatara. They're a Japanese punk band. I'm a big punk guy. I would say like if I had to like take my like top 3 genres, it was like it's punk, folk, and rock because I think they all kind of meld into each other. I love a good message. I think a message in songs is really important. Sometimes you can just enjoy
Yeah, I
shit.
can't get behind that. I'm not an album
No,
guy.
I'm not saying. Sorry, let me rephrase this.
Yeah,
It's like I like
I
it.
just don't care about music.
Yeah. But I love Jagatara because they kind of do what one of my other favorite punk bands does, which is the Clash.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they infuse punk they infuse their punk with some funk and reggae or some Jagatara specifically does that. But
Yeah.
you know, the Clash does like two-tone like reggae stuff, and I love their like London Calling is one of my favorite albums of all time. But Jagatara is Nanban Torai
Yeah.
by Jagatara is a sick ass album. This was I think the only album back when they had their frontman Edo Akemi, who
Uh-huh.
was kind of he was kind of nuts. He was kind of nuts. Like you gotta do it. You gotta do a deep dive
When did
on.
this album come out?
Oh, this is 82. This is
82.
82.
Oh,
So this is like
goddamn.
this is the Japanese like punk movement and stuff like that.
Okay, so this is like a Japanese punk album
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like
yeah,
some
yeah.
reggae inspiration? Question mark?
With some, yeah, no, yeah. Here's the thing.
That sounds dope. Wait, you should
Punk.
send this to me. Okay.
Oh, I will send it to you right now because I'm
Okay.
sending you the album cover right now because
Let me check this out. Yeah.
look up Nanban Torai. You'll know why I picked that album cover. But so if in case you didn't know, so basically I gotta talk about like Britain for a quick second. But basically because I was also doing this for research. But I think post World War II, in order to get help rebuilding Britain,
Yeah.
the UK basically went to Jamaica and was like, "Hey, any immigrants want to come over and just do work for us?" Because
Yeah.
every country in power does that.
The classic.
The classic move. And so anyway, Jamaican immigrants come over and then they bring, their reggae influence to, the whole area. And that's when you kind of get into, the mixing of the cultures,
Yeah, yeah.
with people taking the music.
It becomes the
from
melting pot.
Skinheads, two-tone, like all that stuff. And then
Mm.
punk takes it. I can't like say whether or not like the Clash were the first people to do it, but the Clash like takes some influence from like reggae and punk. But anyway, and then Jagatara does that too. I don't know like why I connected the two, but like it's such a. Did you see the album cover yet? By the way.
Yeah. Let me see. You sent it.
Oh, hold on. I'll just set it right now. Give me a second.
Wait, I can Nanban Torai, right?
Torai.
Torai. Oh, is this just with the Japanese like fucking characters in
It's
front?
the
Oh, with the characters on the side. Is this? Oh wait, no, this is not it.
no. There's, you'll
Torai.
know. Ethan will know why this is on it. Sorry, I'm just setting the
Nanban
images right now.
Torai. Yeah, I can't find it. You're gonna have to send it to me.
Oh my fucking god!
It's okay.
All
We'll just
right,
We'll cut this part. We'll cut this part. We'll cut this part.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Since now we're saying it, now we're just like, okay,
Yeah,
we're chilling out.
no,
Yeah.
don't worry.
This is
I will
pretty solid,
edit.
though.
I will edit. No, it's been going good.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Nanban Torai. I can't find anything.
Here it is. This is the album cover.
Oh, that's dope. No, that's sick. It's
Yeah,
got
right?
the monkey. Yeah, that's a
it's-
certified Josh classic.
It's a certified Josh classic. I love apes. I love chimps. I love the great apes. I love monkeys. I love them all. But the guy on the album cover is Edo Akemi, and Akemi was like has some sick ass like stage presence. Like he would eat like he would like uh, he would like he bit like a dove's. I don't know if it was a dove. He bit an animal's head off like on stage, which is
Oh, it's
like
like just like in
which
fucking Nosferatu, he Nosferatu that shit.
he Nosferatu. We watched Nosferatu the other night.
He Nosferatu
But
that shit.
yeah, no, but that's actually like, I wouldn't say it's a common occurrence in a rock in stage performance, but like Ozzy Osbourne's done it before too. But I don't know. Wait, who did it first? That's curious. I'm curious about that. I got to do a deep dive on that. But yeah, no, this album's just so fun. Like it's got like such a uh, like it's tough to listen to with headphones because I don't want to lose hearing by the time I'm like 30.
Yeah.
But like honestly, Ethan, I think you should listen to it because sometimes like when I'm like playing like Jet Set Radio or something, like
Hmm.
I put that shit on and I just
Okay. It's like
go
a Jet
ham.
Set Radio vibe. I can check it, you know. If it's anything, if it's punk, rock kinda, if it's like Guilty Gear, you know,
Oh
I can
no, for sure.
appreciate it.
I think you'll appreciate it. Like it's so good. But
Hmm.
okay. So now we're doing ones where we both know about the subject matter. So
Okay. Let's
do you
let's
which
let's talk
which
about.
one
Oh
should we
wait,
do?
before we do that, like little special music section. Laker
Oh
talk.
yeah.
About the man on the Lakers, LeBron. I'm asking you to say his name. LeBron James. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a
Oh
look
my
at
Lakers
fucking
right
god. All
now
right.
are we just beat the Memphis Grizzlies. You know, there's a lot of oh my god. The game before that we lost to a buzzer beater by Josh Giddey. I hated that shit. I was fucking miserable. That whole day at work I was really grumpy. But Lakers we clutched up, you know. JJ Redick went to go talk to LeBron, my goat LeBron, my goat Reeves, and my goat Luka Doncic. Right now, sorry Mavs fans, he's ours now. And you know they clutched up. They won that game versus Memphis. It was really important to secure our place in the standings. And you know, right now, like Josh, like, so how do you feel about the Lakers right now? You know, our current position, since you know so much about them and you're really invested in how they're going to do in the future, right?
Well, you know, it's always a little going into these things like very, you know, like you always have your head up high, but you know, you never know. But you know, I think we've had a pretty solid go of it the last season. I think we kind of fumbled a little bit in the last couple of games, but you know, I think we're picking it back up. I think the energy's right there. I think we got it. You know, you just gotta look out for LeBron and Luca, you know.
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, no,
You're
like
saying all the
I
right
think
things. You're saying all
yeah,
the right
yeah,
things so
no,
far. No,
I know
yeah,
I'm saying because I know
no,
the
that's
game. I know the
interesting.
game.
Oh no, that's cool. Yeah, no, that's
I was talking about it. You know, I was on Stephen A. Smith's
yeah.
show
You're
the other
talking
day.
good old SAS. You know, my favorite.
SAS.
I hate that guy. Guys suck.
Dude, isn't it crazy? Wait, okay, isn't it
You
crazy?
see
Like,
you think you're like, oh, he's like a presidential candidate, he's really
no,
cool.
right?
No,
Like, people thought
he's
he was gonna
crazy,
be like the
dude.
president.
He's
Okay,
crazy.
wait, okay,
He's like,
okay, okay,
I would fight LeBron if he put his hands on me. It's like, dude, you're not gonna fight LeBron. Step
okay.
off.
Full disclosure. All right, full
Let me
disclosure. And like,
materialize and block that blow
I
for
know
you,
bare
LeBron. Let me
minimum.
take the blow
I
for
know
you.
bare minimum about the Lakers. I know LeBron and I know Luca
That's
because
right.
Ethan has slowly but surely been
And he watched Winning
propaganda
Time. I made him watch Winning Time. We
through
watched Winning Time.
propaganda through
Uh,
means of through excessive means has slowly but surely converted most of the group,
that's
my friend group,
right. Everyone's a
into
Laker
Lakers fans.
fan.
And
That's
I am a
right.
Laker
This is what
fan.
Luka
I am a
Don
Laker fan
does.
by
It's the
default
Luka magic.
because I was born here
Yeah,
and
that's right.
so
We love the Lakers and the Doyers.
and love the Lakers and the Doyers.
That's what's up.
But I will say if there's one thing I like is commentators who are fucking funny in basketball. Basketball commentators are fucking funny.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
like
God. Oh
not too long
yeah. Okay.
not too
Side
long
point.
ago.
Josh
This
somehow.
okay.
Yeah.
You know, you can introduce it. Yeah.
No, I'm just so in awe that you like purely ignored the basketball aspect to just focus on the inside the NBA crew, and you just
It's just a
love Charles
podcast.
Barkley.
It's just a
And you know
podcast.
that's beautiful. It's true. They are just a podcast. They're talking.
No, it's
Oh, they
here's what
should not be
happened.
doing basketball analytics anymore. Those guys are old as shit.
Hey. Look, it's
Yo, I
fine.
love
Like
Chuck. I think Chuck's super funny.
Ethan looks like
he's
Chuck.
a Laker hater because we beat his ass every time. Like that's
Oh my
just
God.
what happened.
No,
Sorry,
it's
dude.
great. It's fantastic.
Have to hold those L's.
Honestly, like I only like Chuck because I like Chuck in the same way like I like a heel on WWE.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Exactly.
But not like a serious heel like prime 2009 Randy
Yeah,
Orton.
he's like a goofy
I'm-
heel. He's like
I'm talking like
he's like the booger.
What was it? The Boogeyman? No, I'm thinking like what's his name with the snake hands?
Yeah, the guy with the snake arm that would
Oh
paralyze
my God,
you.
what's
That
his
shit's
name?
sick. Yo, I love
Santino.
it.
His name
Yo, we're
Santino.
we're gonna have a wrestle talk one of these days.
We're gonna have the Wrestle Talk. Okay, we're gonna have
One day when we get fully into wrestling, it'll happen.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go get tickets to go see John Cena in his farewell tour.
Oh my God.
And then we'll talk about it.
Oh God, I would say rest in peace, but I don't think he's gonna go down that easily. I don't think he wants to go in peace.
No. Face Cena. Face Cena. Right now we're in Cena.
You were long live the king.
But look, I love that these guys like are taking Stephen A. Smith. The appeal of Stephen A. Smith is that like he takes you say something to him and he takes that shit so seriously.
Oh my God.
Like
some for better or for worse.
I love yeah, no, exactly. Like people told him like, yeah, man, you should run for president. And then he went like on like spent the next 2 weeks just like going on different talk shows and like actually like
no, he was putting in work. He's better at politics debates than he is at sports debates. It's crazy.
He went on Sean Hannity or something.
Yeah,
I don't know if he went on Sean Hannity. But
he was destroying whatever white dude was. He was not ready for the sports broadcaster talk.
He brought his sports broadcaster training over to the like conservative.
It's like when you play. It's like playing a fighting game and you play like an anime fighter and you have all this tech and then you go into like a 3D game and it's just like, oh, it's different. It's like way more different. Yomi, they're reading the mind of the opponent.
Dude, it's like when you're lifting weights and like you have like the weight. Your current weight is like something high above, but then like you go in and like this is what I usually do is like I like to practice like the motion before I go doing it, but usually I take whatever was like whoever last used it, and usually they have like a, and then sometimes I'm like, no, this is really like what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, it's that Rock Lee shit. That's a Rock Lee type shit.
Rock Lee shit. That's what it is. That's better. That's a better way of saying it. I was trying to find a
let me cut you. I'll cut that joke out. That was Josh. We're gonna have to dock it. No, I'm playing.
No, we're not gonna. No, we're not cutting it. We don't cut anything, but
that's true. We're never gonna cut anything. If you think there's a cut,
Ethan made a joke so goddamn heinous that I had to have a topic.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. That one actually had to be cut. It was like it was not okay.
We have to apologize. You have to apologize to them.
No, but if no one hears it, it doesn't count.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, we love the Lakers here. I think it's safe to say we're here to announce it now.
I was joking. You didn't have to keep talking about the Lakers. I was just going to see how long it was going to go. I was like, he's actually, he's throwing darts, but the darts are hitting. That's crazy.
Is proud to be the official podcast of the Lakers. Yeah, the
official podcast of the Los Angeles Lakers. Sponsor me. I will go to your game.
You need to put a little Laker jersey on your channel.
I'll sing the song. I'll sing the Man on the Lakers song every day. I'll do it. Okay. Okay. Now moving to something we actually know about. Okay. What do you want to do first? Which one do you want to pick? You can go first. I'll let you pick.
Here's how I'll introduce it. Okay. Because tonight is an episode of beginnings, but I think we also need to acknowledge that there's also, for every beginning there's an ending, and I think that there was a very huge ending that happened to us recently. Well, for now, because it's never. I don't think goodbyes are ever truly, goodbye forever.
Say the thing.
Until next time. Okay, fuck you. All right.
Say the thing. Hurry up.
You have to have like the sick ass Bible like intro.
People getting bored. Hurry up.
All right, whatever. All right, we finished Severance.
Severance is really good. That's a good show.
Severance is great. It's fantastic.
I don't think you need us to tell you because you probably heard about it already. Because everybody's
talking about Severance, but I want to talk about Severance for a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Look, it's rare to have a show that I feel like I watch it and I feel like, oh my god, like this feels like a book.
This is real No, yeah, it's like because it doesn't treat you like you're stupid. This show, like, it'll have scenes and you'll be like, I don't know what the fuck this means. Let me think on this, and then you'll like come to your own conclusion.
Like, I think it's totally like such a sick ass like I was thinking about this because are we doing spoilers, by the way?
Yeah, I don't see a point in not doing spoilers.
All right. No, yeah.
Like
I
we're
think
just gonna
like
dance around what the show is. Like we'll just talk about it. Like, if you don't wanna,
I just
listen to Severance, like, skip like
kill
fucking
yourself
whatever.
first of all.
Kill
Kill
yourself.
yourself.
Sever yourself, if anything. Ooh,
You're.
cool tie-in.
But yeah, no. It's. I think like, dude, fuck Audi Mark. You need to
Is
get
this
over it.
is this where we're at right now? Like I told
Because
you,
here's what
I've
it
been telling
genuinely.
people. Okay, listen. Audi Mark and Any Mark is just like, do you like Helly more or do you like Gemma more? And it's actually, if you think about it, separated down. This is just Ray and Asuka from 20 years ago. It's the same argument. Do you
Oh my
want the
god, no, you're gonna
cold
get into this.
woman who you've met first, but like she's putting herself through the trauma for you, or do you want like this other girl who just kind of runs into your life and she's like, she's got red hair and she's hot-headed and you
No,
think you like her, but
right?
it's
Oh my
the
god,
same
no.
exact fucking thing. I fucking told you.
When you put that fucking idea into my mind, I realized, oh my god,
It's
like,
Evangelion. It's Ray and Asuka.
Ellie is Asuka, and Ray is Miss Casey. But like specifically,
Yeah,
that's what it
yeah.
is. Oh my fucking god, dude, somebody
That's
get
where
Anno
the
on the
whole
line.
everyone who's like, oh, there's like, it's a deeper meaning of like if you're like an oppressed man. No, it's Ray and
No, bro,
Asuka.
it's
There's
like
no deeper
Ray
meaning. Don't think about it
too.
like that. None of that
Like
other shit
Ray
doesn't fucking
too.
matter.
No, but also I do think like it's because here's the thing. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're wrong, first of all, because you like Audi Mark. You focus more on Audi Mark
I'm
and
sorry,
Gemma,
that
right?
face card is insane. That face card is crazy. You can't deny that shit.
Look, Miss Casey and Gemma, crazy face cards.
Crazy
But
face cards.
I just like Helly, dude. I just like Helly. Like,
Bro, she wasn't even in the season. She wasn't even in this. Like, she was in it for half the season.
no, because look, here's what it is. Here's what shifted it for me. Okay, because that final episode, when they finally get to have the talk with each other, when Annie and Audi Mark finally talk to each other.
Yeah.
Spoilers. There's that like the minute he started like.
Because he was condescending. He was so condescending in that. And it's like really fucked up. It's like,
shut your ass up, and then like, because
he's like, well, like it's just like what you and Helene have had, but imagine that if like long. And it's like, dude, you're asking this guy to sacrifice himself. Like you can at least like treat him as like his own being. That's not like a little child. Yeah, I don't know.
That is actually crazy.
It did rub me the wrong way, but like it was supposed to do that, and I totally understand like him trying. That was his, because that happens to me a lot of times where like I'm trying to explain something to someone, but I sound condescending, and it's just like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. So it's not like his, it's not entirely his fault.
I know when you're
like
that.
Yeah. Oh.
No, but I think I love the ending because it kind of turns into like, because because for me, like if you're following the story, it kind of turns into like a fucking like Twilight Zone ass scenario for Audi Mark, because he went in to get to be a person that didn't care for his wife.
Yeah.
And so at the very end, that was the thing that fucked him over. Oh my god. Yeah. Dude, I can't wait for the rebuild. I can't wait for the Severance rebuilds.
Can't
when they
wait.
introduce
a third girl.
A third woman.
The Persona Classic, the Atlas add-on. You love to see it.
I want to elaborate on this. Can I ask you? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What's up?
So you finding the comparisons of okay, so Shinji is Mark.
Yeah.
Ray is Miss Casey.
Yeah.
Asuka is Helly.
Yeah.
Who's who? Keep going. Who's Misato?
Misato is Cobell, actually. No, you're right. Misato is Cobell because she's like the first lady that you meet, and she's in charge of you, and she's trying to form a throuple with you. You know what I'm saying? It's classic.
That weird thing. That weird thing for Mark.
Yeah, and then Genji. Genji is Milchek. Genji is Milchek.
Genji? Which one's Genji? I completely forget.
It's fucking Shinji's dad. Shinji's dad.
Gendo! His name's Gendo.
Gendo, fuck. I'm mixed.
You
Look,
loser?
I didn't watch Ava. That's right. I'm an anime fan. I didn't watch Ava. I'm different than you guys. I'm better.
I watched it during the pandemic, bro.
That's how you know you're depressed.
Bro was yapping off about a harem war anime.
Look, I knew.
And
I've been around the
original.
block. I know what I'm talking about.
The original.
I know what I'm talking about. Whatever. Gendo is fucking Milkshake.
Okay. I think Toji is Irving.
Yeah, I know who that character
Toji
is
is
for sure.
Irving because he gets his shit wrecked.
Oh no.
And then the other
Who's
kid, I
Dylan?
forgot who the other
Well,
kid
all
is.
the little shit kids are just all Dylan. They're all Dylan actually.
They're
Every
all
single one.
Dylan.
They're all Dylan.
I don't think Milchik is fucking Gendo. I
You
think
don't think so?
Milchik
Oh, you think the dad is Gendo then probably?
probably the Egan
Probably
is
Egan. Then who's Milkshake? Is he the
Romeo.
doctor lady?
No, wait. Is Milchik Kaoru?
Oh, wait, that's really good actually.
Is Milchik Kaoru? He
Oh,
might be
could
Kaoru.
be. He might be Kaoru.
Rickon is Pen Pen. Anyway.
Okay. All right. I think that's a solid ending to our Severance talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then onwards, like it's on. Here's the thing. It's like it's always like that show. Like just to round it off. Like there's never been I think there hasn't been a show in a while that's like, illuminated so.
I've never.
Such
It's
fervor,
yeah.
such a fervor in people because we were watching it like back.
Yeah.
Like right during the pandemic when it first kind of came out, and like we all kind of realized like it was kind of this sick fucking thing going on, but like we've been waiting with bated breath to know. Like we didn't even know if his season 2 was in development like for a while, right?
I fucking
And
felt
then-
that shit in my soul, and if they weren't gonna do it, I was gonna be pissed. So they had to.
and then we found out like it got delayed, and we were like, "Fuck, dude." I'm gonna
yeah,
kill
no, it's
myself.
just 3 years. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, I think now that like the world is like kind of
In
I
an
mean, like,
even
it
worse
just-
spot if you really think about it.
solid season. It takes a solid season. It takes a solid. Like even Breaking Bad, people didn't lock in with Breaking Bad until like what season 3?
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me finalize this. Do you think season 2 is better than season 1?
Yes, because I think it answers all of season 1's questions, and then like
Mm.
just full on elaborates. I think the best thing about it is that like they don't like they could have they know what people liked about the first season, but they were still like, well, but I still got to tell this story. Like, I
Yeah.
still got to tell this thing about it. It's like, even that Cobell episode where the Cobell episode kind of became like one of my favorite episodes.
People hate
'Cause it's
Jill.
such a good character.
Yeah.
Such a good character
I
piece.
think-
Like
Yeah. I think
so-
it's a bit slow, but I think they were trying to
like
it
but-
was hard to like fit that episode into like to integrate it into like the other ones. So I think they were just like, fuck it, we'll just take all these scenes and like have one episode for her.
I think because it's so like it's so it made me excited because I think like because it made me realize that like, oh well, like they have so many like there's that like opens the world for so much potential.
Yeah,
For,
like a character can stand
one-off
on their
episodes
own
for, like, different
fully. That's
episodes.
not like
so when
the
when
main
season
trio.
3 so when
Mhm.
season 3 opens on the Just Rickon episode where we find out what Rickon's been doing since season 2.
where's Rickon been? Where's my boy? Where's my boy? Stop trying to talk to the wide-eyed girl. Ella
That was
Purnell
crazy,
doesn't
right?
want you.
Like, wait, okay, Ethan, you agree with me? Like,
Yeah.
he was kind of flirting, right?
It's a little sketchy.
He was like taking the compliments.
I think Homie needs to check himself a little bit before Devin.
Dude,
Devin's a little bit
Dude,
too
if I
good
were
for him.
Devin, if I were Devin, I'd take that kid and I'd get the fuck out. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
Let Rickon.
We'll see. Maybe Rickon cooks. Maybe he does
Rickon
good.
cooks. Maybe Rickon cooks. I think Milchick's gonna cook next season.
He's been
Tramel's
cooking
been
this season.
killing
Oh
it.
my god, the marching band scene.
Tramel's been
The
killing it.
marching band scene is. I've been watching that shit on repeat. That is one of my favorite scenes in television I've seen in like.
Oh, you know
a
what?
hot
Yeah, is that your
minute.
favorite? Is that your favorite scene in the show?
That might be my favorite scene in the show. That shit, I was losing my shit when I was watching it. I was marking off. It was so good.
Yeah, no. I think the Gemma episode is like
Oh, it's so good. It's so
God damn it.
emotionally draining. Fuck.
it's so emotionally draining, but it's like
Like the fact that they
So-
did that one shot with the wires, like no CGI is crazy to me.
practically. Oh my god, no, for
Crazy.
sure. And I think like that episode. See the Cobell and the Gemma episodes, like they're great because I think they also because like I hate when people say like it doesn't serve the purpose. Like
Well, I don't think people said it doesn't serve a purpose. I think people understand. They're just like, oh, it's slow or it's like kind of boring, and like
oh no, for sure. It's
and,
like
like-
it's like Nippy Part 2. You know what I mean? Better Call Saul fans unite. But like it's because I think like both of those episodes both like elaborated on like the concept of severance itself.
Hmm.
Like just Cobell kind of with that big reveal at the end, and then like finding out what they're using Gemma for. Oh my goodness. Fuck that
Yeah.
doctor, dude. And
Fuck
on that
that
note, fuck that
doctor.
doctor.
Fuck
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
doctor.
That doctor is Gendo. That doctor is Gendo.
Hmm.
Oh, no, wait. Oh my god, I'm so right. That doctor is Gendo because Gendo has a weird thing for Rei. Because Rei is Shinji's mom, technically.
Ooh. Okay, I
Waifu
can see
War,
it. I
part
can see
2.
it.
Anyway, we're moving on to a show that me and Ethan love.
I
And
really, I really like the show. The show's pretty good. I wasn't so hot on it, and now I'm just like, this has become a part of my life now.
yeah, we're talking about the righteous
I
gemstones.
love Jesus, guys. I told you this was a Christian podcast. You guys didn't believe us.
We're gonna be talking about the word of Christ and stuff
The
right
word
now.
of
From here
God.
on out, everybody get your Bibles out
That's right,
and
everyone.
get your favorite
Listen up.
passage
Preacher
out.
Ethan's about to hit you with the fucking knowledge.
No, yeah,
Yeah, Righteous
dude.
Gemstone's pretty good. I
I love that. My favorite thing about you is that you love. One of my favorite things about you is that like you love you love the Bible, but merely from like a lore perspective.
think the stories are cool. I just think
Like
like it's
like
interesting historically.
your
Like,
favorite Bible story. Your favorite Bible story is the Jacob story because he's just fighting God.
dude, that's fucking sick. He fought an angel for a blessing, or I don't know what other art friend was saying, but like it was cool. Some cool shit.
No, God. No, my God. Oh my God. But Righteous Gemstones, it is the third show that Danny McBride has done for not Netflix, HBO. And I don't remember how I found it at first. I think you know what happened was I've always been fascinated by like televangelists. Like televangelism is such a fascinating concept for me because they have somehow managed to basically like preach the Bible, but like still like reap every sort of reward from this modicum of fame they've managed to acquire.
Yeah, they're kind of assholes. They kind of
And
suck.
nobody questions it, and nobody just questions it. And I
It's
saw
a
a
cult.
movie.
It's a cult. You could
I
say
saw
it. It's a cult.
around that time. I saw a
It's
movie
fucked up.
called "The Eyes of Tammy Faye,"
Mm.
starring Jessica Chastain.
Oh,
And I liked it. It was a good movie.
our favorite actress
Like it was,
Jessica Chastain.
huh?
Our favorite actress Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, no, I love Jessica Chastain. She's a great actress. And so, and you know, I think she deserved that Oscar. I'm sorry that her night kind of got like distracted because Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock.
That was pretty hype.
But,
That was
but
pretty cool. They should do more of that shit.
slap more people on stage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Conan,
wait,
you better
sorry.
watch yourself. I'm coming for you.
Who?
Conan.
Conan, dude, don't smack Conan. Dude.
Nah, I love
Conan,
Conan.
bro.
I wouldn't do that. That's my
Anyway,
boy.
Righteous Gemstones. It's about, you know, it is about a family of televangelists who kind of have they're kind of in, I wouldn't say shambles, but they're kind of recovering from the death of their mother, the matriarch of the family, Amy Lee Gemstone, who
Rest in
is
peace.
actually yeah, dude, actually straight up every time the actress who plays Amy Lee shows up, I get so happy to see her. She's like my favorite.
Yeah.
Like,
She's good.
it's insane how likable she is, considering she's like actively like aiding and
Well,
abetting
like I don't think that
ever.
was the plan. Her and Eli, it was more like Eli's shit, and kind of.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Eli. Well, that's the thing. Like going into it, it's like
Man, I forgot
Amy
that
Lee
was
Gem-
like a whole plot line in like season 3 or whatever. Was
Yep.
like Eli's backstory. Oh, that was good.
no season two.
Season 2? Yeah, season 2.
Yeah. But it is about this family that is still running their televangelist thing, and you know, but they've lost their mom, and they're kind of in a. The thing is, it's like it's weird because they're never like, it's not like they're like struggling as a business.
They
like,
just make it
totally
seem
fine,
like they're struggling
matter
every
what.
time.
No matter what,
I think
that's
this
what it is.
show
It's-
has like the weirdest stakes sometimes. Like the stakes
No,
are
yeah.
so crazy. It's like, oh, we've killed someone and we have to hide the body, to like a full gang war type thing, to like, I don't know. This
And-
show is
it's weird because it's like there's I think like it's You could argue because they're rich, there are no stakes. Like they're not in
Right?
danger
Like,
because
well,
they'll have
no.
hush money
Here's
for it.
also a problem. Here's one of the things about the show. It resets. Everything about the show just kind of resets at the end. Like nothing.
It
Like
doesn't reset. I don't think it like
okay, it doesn't
resets
reset, but the problem is solved.
the characters.
All problems
Okay,
will be
okay.
solved by the end of the season, and then we will continue on, and then new problems will happen. But like the characters and the relationships do evolve, which I think is like the most important part that needs to happen.
No, yeah, like it like they actively like they learn to tolerate each other much more like with each like season.
Yeah,
And we're at the final season.
yeah.
The
That's
final season, which is breaking my heart. But I will say, like, third season could have ended perfectly. But like, I'm glad we got one more season because I mean, like, I think we're only the fourth episode's out right now. But me and Ethan haven't seen it, so we might watch it after this.
Yeah.
But season like so far, like each episode kind of like goes really hard with like their budget. Like
Yeah, they have a whole period piece in the first episode of the fourth season. I was like, holy shit.
Period piece with Bradley Cooper.
I was like, this is so good.
No,
like,
and
really...
then right now, I think like the second episode I also really enjoyed because I think it set up everything. The third episode, not gonna lie, like I kind of think it was kind of like it's kind of
how are all the characters doing?
They're just doing stuff so far. I'm kind of waiting to see what they do. But
yeah, because there's no big, because usually there's like the inciting incident,
and then they're all doing shit,
and then they all have to fucking figure out their own shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll see. But it's been good so far.
I will say, like, this show, this season so far has kind of been breaking a ton of rules because first episode kind of opens with that backstory episode.
Yeah, there's no like big problem because it normally gets introduced by now, but it's like
the fourth episode is usually the introduction. I've noticed this. I every fourth episode they introduce the greatest character in the show. Baby Billy Freeman.
That's my favorite character. He's kind of the best character.
Played by wonderful Walton Goggins.
Unknown actor Walton Goggins, not well known.
If I knew that man would have much more of an impact on my life, like I'd be so happy.
Did you watch the Fallout show yet?
No, I haven't seen Fallout.
Oh my fucking god!
I should watch it.
He's so good.
I should watch it. Dude, to think that my favorite.
I'm a Goggenhead. I'm a Gogger.
Fiction. We're Goggers, dude. We're Goggers. To think that like that's the guy from fucking Ant-Man and the Wasp who was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, oh my god, the MCU really fucking wasted him.
Up. He should be like, I don't know.
But it's
a bigger role. Make him cool.
But yeah, no, like
Make him Bullseye or something. Honestly, I don't know.
Huh?
Make him Bullseye or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, he already have Bullseye.
We do.
He needs something to. I don't know, man.
They'll figure it out.
Dude, he could have been Hank Pym. If it was the Hank Pym that was like shitty.
Yeah, that could have been him.
Shitty Hank Pym, like the Wasp.
He could be shitty Hank Pym.
Yellow Jacket. That's his. No, wait. Which is what does Hank Pym turn into when he's like the shitty dude? The Wasp.
I don't
know. Anyway, but yeah, no, it's you got to watch it for Walton Goggins. Come for the Walton Goggins. Stay for the
fucking crazy plot, which you think it's just like a stupid comedy, but then story happens, and you're like, whoa. No, this is just like Steven Universe.
And it got me into Danny McBride in general. Like, I think I will say
because I watched one character in all the same. He plays the same goddamn character.
He does it so goddamn well.
He's so good at playing like just the biggest asshole. Just the hugest motherfucker.
People fan cast him as Wario.
Yeah, no, he is.
For the Mario movie.
And is Walton Goggins Waluigi?
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, put Walton Goggins. Goggins there.
Dude, Charlie Day and Walton Goggins interaction, insane.
Oh my god. No, okay, but no, yeah, it's kind of it's one of my favorite shows that I don't think anybody's like really like. People are speaking about it. I think a lot more people are speaking about it. I think because of Walton Goggins.
Yeah.
Because he's also on White Lotus, so like people get.
That's another show I've been meaning to watch. Actually, that is like next after Severance and
Mayhaps,
Righteous.
mayhaps we'll watch. Mayhaps we'll watch.
We'll add it to the
White
list.
Lotus.
We'll add it to the list.
Yeah, but yeah, no, dude, the fucking show's so good. All right. Let's.
Okay.
I want to hear your
I know.
rankings of the season.
Oh
Rankings
shit!
of the season.
I was about to ask you this. I was gonna ask you this like a little bit ago. I'm gonna go. Because season 2 is the Jonas Brothers, but I really like season 3 because like the
Joe
brother,
Jonas.
the story with the family was really good. I think
Yeah.
okay. I think it goes 3-1-2 for me right now. Actually, no, 3-2-1. I think
3-1-2.
3-2-1. I think it gets better each
3-1-2.
season. I'm like thinking back to
it-
season 1 and like it was cool because it was unexpected.
Mhm.
Or like that whole murder plot thing, but like I think now, like looking back, it's just like par for the course. So
No, yeah. I think I do really love season 3. I love
yeah, I
the
think season
addition.
3 is really
I
good.
love the addition of the Montgomerys, and I think one of my
Yeah.
biggest gripes with season 4 so far is that they're not there.
Yeah, it's a little sad.
I wanted the Montgomerys there
Yeah,
so
they're
bad.
awesome. They're good.
They're like actually so cute as a family.
Hmm.
But I think season 2 was when I was like, this is like an insane great show.
Yeah.
I think Eli's backstory, maybe it might be my love for wrestling, but I
love
love
wrestling.
that whole storyline so much. I love the ending is one of my favorite endings. With where they kill Eric Andre.
Yeah, no, it's hype. Lead him to the wolves.
But like that season 3 ending is like a close second. Like if the season
Right?
3 ending was like,
The locust was crazy.
oh my god, dude, Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers is crazy.
I love Baby Billy's Bible.
I love Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers. Dude, I'm so ready for Teen Jesus. That was in the trailer. Teen Jesus.
Oh god. See, people, we're like a fully Christian podcast. We love God.
No, yeah, for sure. We love God.
Speaking of God, there's no transition there. I was just going to talk about video games. Speaking of God, Sonic is our God now.
There's some gods in that, right?
So Sonic is our God here. I played Sonic Adventure 1. That's like a game.
Okay. So we were talking about Sonic. Okay, so
yeah,
all right,
so Sonic our God, true God.
I think you guys need to. Here's what you need to know about us as Sonic fans. Okay, so I have been a Sonic fan since
Josh is old school. Josh is old school as fuck.
I was born in the year 2000. I'm not
classic Sonic fan over here. Look at this guy.
No, all right. Hold on.
It's classic
Okay.
Sonic.
Let me advocate. Okay, so for me, I have been a Sonic fan since I was a little kid. I remember seeing my cousins play Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 because they had it on GameCube, and they had Sonic Heroes on GameCube, and they had Shadow the Hedgehog on GameCube. They had all the 3D games on GameCube, and I was like, dude, oh my god, I want a Sonic game so bad. And so my parents bought me a Sonic game, but it wasn't any of those Sonic games. It was Sonic Mega Collection and sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. Sorry. It was Sonic Mega Collection, and like I was like, oh, that's cool. Like he's 2D and stuff. Like that's fun. But I will say, like, I think the presentation of that game is amazing. I thank God like every day because this is a Christian podcast. Oh my god, no! But I'm so lucky that I got
art
the game.
Friend. This one's for you.
Yeah. We'll have him on here to do a read.
A full Bible reading.
We'll talk about Jonah, that VeggieTales movie. But that game like got me into not only Sonic as like the game itself, but like as like previous incarnations, because they have like extras that show like the Sonic CD opening, and like they have like the first 100 issues of the Archie Sonic comic like just there displayed, and it just god,
it got hit by the fucking history lesson by the history book over here.
No, it did a lot. And then eventually, slowly but surely, like I did get some of those games. I got Shadow the Hedgehog because I did have a Shadow phase.
That's the best. Oh, you never leave your Shadow phase. It's always within you.
And then there came the Wii, and then Sonic and the Secret Ring, Sonic and the Black Knight. I didn't get Sonic Colors. My cousins had Sonic Colors though.
You missed out on the best playing one.
But then suddenly like comes 2007 and I get an iPad for Christmas, and YouTube comes out, or not YouTube. YouTube's on the app. YouTube's an app on like the iPad, obviously, and this is back when like it was like a little TV thing. And so like we gotta have a video. We gotta have I think a fun topic for in the future podcast is like tracking your YouTube trajectory, which is like, what did you first start watching?
That's interesting.
And then like your eras. Because I feel like I have like eras where like I know what I want to watch.
I was a fucking stick page kid. That's why I like anime now and cool fights and aura.
Yeah. So for me, it was Dragon Ball Z intros, Dragon Ball Z Kai intro full.
Hell yeah.
But then eventually it gets into like I find the Sonic stuff. I find like the Sonic fandom stuff. So like I love YouTubers like Shadow759. I loved what is he called? Oh, it's the Sonic Heroes. I love the Sonic fandom stuff, and like I still love the Sonic. I still love the Sonic fandom stuff. Like I didn't find out about Chris Chan till I was junior in high school.
Okay.
So, yeah, no.
No,
I said, do not mention her name now.
We can go. That can be another day. That can be another day.
Lest we. Well, that
Actually,
is.
I'll add that to the wheel. We can add that to the wheel.
That's the wheel. We haven't even talked about the wheel yet.
We'll get to the wheel.
Anyway,
okay, so
for short, big Sonic fan, love it. And so Ethan, how would you describe
okay,
this
my history. This is my history. It's gonna be really long. Okay. I played Sonic Riders, and I was like, Jet the Hawk's the coolest fucking character. And then I didn't play any Sonic for like 10 years, and then I watched the Sonic 3 movie like when it came out like a few months ago, and I was like, this is the hypest shit ever. And now I like Sonic now, and I played Sonic Adventure 1.
Sonic now. And he's read all the IDW
I
comics.
did. Oh yeah, that's true. I read all the IDW comics because those are good.
And he loves Ian Flynn.
Ian Flynn. Hey, if you don't like Ian Flynn,
I love Ian Flynn too. Don't you get me wrong.
Okay, I'm not gonna say he's not infallible. I think his Sonic like talks too much sometimes, but damn, that Surge, goated character. I fucking love Surge. He's so good. And and he had a whole Sonic Riders arc. That's how you know he's on his shit. That's how you know he knows his shit.
No, literally. But you kind of got into it, and so then, but like progressively with each like time we kind of hung out on Discord, like Ethan would be like, dude, I want to play this game. I want to try this game out. And so recently, you wanted to try out Sonic Adventure.
So I played Sonic Adventure. This game has, I'm kind of. It's so interesting. So like the controls for this game, first of all, are like really fun. Like the momentum that you carry over in like each of the levels, like the open stages, really fun stuff. They controls great. You build momentum really well. I feel like this is like a game that you could spend time mastering for each stage, which is super cool because like Mario games, you fucking just jump over that shit. It's easy. They really do. But like there's a level of mastery to Sonic games that I think, especially with the time and like the rings and all the collectibles, it's like super cool stuff. Like this is some sick shit. I question the overworld and its ability to guide you through this overworld poorly.
Why?
Why when you have a character that's built to go fast, you have him put in enclosed zones that I can't see what's in front of me because the camera has to like spin to where I'm going. Like I don't have camera control, so I don't know where I'm going. So I like my speed just gets wasted, like going nowhere or bumping into walls. I don't understand why they did that. Why is there an open world? I don't understand.
You just gotta lock in, dude. You just gotta lock in. Look, also
the boss battles are bad. The boss battles are not good in this game.
Wait.
The boss battles are bad in this game.
How far did you get into the game?
I got. Okay, we can go there. We can go how far. Okay, I played up until the casino level, and that is some bullshit. Why the fuck? Okay, so first of all, why the fuck is there a casino level where I have to spend like actually an hour? And we were doing like the optimal shit. Josh was telling me like to do the optimal, like, oh, you gotta do like this game. You gotta do the Knights game, and you gotta like do pinball for like an hour to get past this section. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then if you
Hold
fuck
on,
up
you're
and
still-
die, you have to do a whole other mission where you lose your rings if you fuck up. And I'm like,
Yeah, well,
why?
that sounds like a
Why
spoiler
is this
that sounds like a spoiler
happening?
to you. To us seasoned Sonic fans, that's not too demanding.
I
One,
just
because
don't.
the
I'm
casino
so
level, Sonic,
confused because that
the
game
casino
is
level,
really fun to play.
Sonic has
Like those
casino levels.
levels,
Sonic has casino levels.
like
What can I
I
say?
think those controls are really fun. I think the level design is like pretty interesting. Yeah, but like there's why the fuck did they do this? It just make me go through missions. Like that's all I want to do. I want to go fast, and you're making me do bad exploration? Question mark. I don't know. I love Sonic characters. Just the Hawk #1 for real. All right, that's all I gotta say.
That's all you gotta say. All
right.
I have to say is shout
Yeah.
out to Sonic. Honestly, no, I when I first played through it, like it was. I kind of get what you mean a little bit. Like I kind of got turned off of it a little bit. But
I mean, I'm gonna
I
beat
think
it. I'm gonna go back and beat it. I'm not
you're
done
gonna
with
beat
it.
it. I hope
gonna
you're
beat
gonna
it.
fucking beat it.
I'm gonna beat it.
Bro's ready for the
I'm not a
Bro's ready for
fraud.
the big
I'm not a
cat
fraud.
stages.
I'm not a fraud.
Yeah,
Not a
no.
fraud.
Ethan the Fraud. That's
I'm
what we're
not a
gonna call
fraud.
you. That's your Sonic character. That's your Sonic OC. Ethan the Fraud
Ethan
right
the
now.
Fraud. That's a real character, actually. I looked it up right now. It's crazy.
Ethan the Fraud.
The OC
Mhm.
connections.
But yeah. So I have a complicated relationship with that game because aesthetically I love it, but I think this is
Spaces
true
are
for any
weird.
Sonic
Spaces are
game. Like
bad.
I'm like, that is it like Mania or like Sonic
this-
1 through 3? Like I
Look at
do
this
not
elitist.
replay.
Look at this elitist over here.
I'm not an elitist. I just
And this
like.
fucking,
I just,
I'm a classic Sonic fan. Yeah, okay.
No,
Just
I
say
never
you
call
don't like
myself a
cool
Sonic-
characters. Say you don't like
I'm
fighting.
not saying that. You're putting words in my mouth that
Bro
I'm not.
played
regarding.
Frontiers and he was like, "This is bad." He was like, "This writing
No,
is bad."
no,
Yeah. You said the writing was bad. I remember.
No.
Now look at you.
You said
Writing's the
writing
best
was-
part about that game.
I think I just wasn't accustomed to the idea of like this. Well, one, I wasn't accustomed to like Roger Craig Smith like talking like that. Yeah, well,
I think it's cool. I think it's like a grown-up version of
Yeah,
Sonic.
like,
They're
totally,
trying
like,
something.
yeah, I understand why
Wait,
it
did
makes
you
sense.
see that they put out a new Sonic render and it actually looks like really fucking cool?
Yeah, like I don't know. I just think like if you're gonna have like put Sonic in a cool ass world, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for sure.
Like don't put him in a fucking Unreal demo.
Yeah, okay, the level design of that world, probably not. Okay, I haven't played Sonic Frontiers. Probably not going to play Sonic Frontiers. I'll play the next game because that one's going to actually be good. But, like, that world
That's
design
what they all
does
say.
not look
They
like
always
it.
say.
Does not look it,
Here's
Chief.
the
There's
tragedy.
just
I love
puzzles in the
Sonic.
world.
I
That's
love-
not incorporated well at all.
Look, the truth is, I
Aesthetically.
love Sonic with all my goddamn heart, but the problem is, it's like I've been burned too many times.
Well,
But sometimes
you know,
they do well.
but, like, they're doing good now. Sonic Team is
The
bad.
Shadow games are right now. It's time to
Shadow
buy Sonic
Generations.
stuff.
It's time. Shadow Generations. Okay. We
Yeah.
said we weren't going to talk about Sonic, and then we actually framed one. And we're only going to talk about Sonic. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about our bingo cards. Let's talk about our Nintendo Switch bingo cards. So the Nintendo
okay,
Direct
yeah,
happened. The Nintendo Direct happened. The first one, not the second one.
This is a big potential. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
right now, as of right now,
Okay.
in
Well, we'll go over what happened last
three-
Direct. Last Direct, what happened? Was
Oh,
that
last direct,
last
a
Direct
bunch of
we
stuff
got
I don't
Somnium
know,
Files. Okay, listen.
except two icons returning.
Okay. What are those icons?
It's got to be Tomodachi Life, which
Yeah.
I didn't expect at all.
Yeah.
That was the and
Tomodachi
Rhythm
Life.
Heaven
And Rhythm Heaven.
and Rhythm
We're
Heaven.
fucking wrong because the real icons that showed up was Date Konami Date from Somnium Files, and Raito Kuzunoha. It's the real shit. That's what's up.
Pepino showed up, I think.
Peppino did show up in that Wrath of the Necrodancer. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah. See, so it's like here's the thing, that first direct is that the final Switch direct? Is
That
that
is the final Switch Direct, and now it's Switch 2 Direct from now on, probably. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like, why would
So,
they?
like,
Why would they do Switch 1 Directs?
on Wednesday, we have a new era incoming. Like,
Yeah.
and so to celebrate that, they're launching out that direct. And so what me, Ethan, and some other friends are doing is having a bingo card, and we're putting a bunch of stuff that we predict will happen. But it's like the first Switch 2 direct. Like, we're also like realistic. We're not like it's not like fucking they're gonna bust out like
for
the shit
realistic.
ever.
Realistic, all right.
So I've been like so mine's like a mixed mash of things. So it's like mine has like
Josh is too vague with his. I'm a straight
Why
up.
not? Bro, fuck You okay?
Neglected series gets a DLC. Okay,
What is it?
bro.
And you know what
Neglected
happened?
series gets a revival.
And you know what
A game
happened?
that everyone is hyped for that I have no idea what it is. Okay, bro. Come on.
That's what. Here's the
Meanwhile, I
thing.
got that real shit. I'm like, they're gonna show Okami 2 gameplay, Fire Emblem 4 remake, Wind Waker port. They're gonna show the new Donkey Kong. Just Dance is gonna be in there for some reason. There's gonna be a Nintendo indie game crossover. The Genshin Impact Switch port will come out. This is hard facts, news coming at you right now, for real.
I also said, I also put one specific to my friends, and one of them is Ethan bitches for like hours about something he doesn't like.
It's true. It will happen.
And there's two for Ethan. One is Fire Emblem gets released.
Woo!
Ethan does not kill himself.
Yeah.
And then no new Fire Emblem. Ethan kills himself.
I'm killing myself if that happens.
Yeah. So, but like, mine's like a mix of stuff. So it's like my favorite is this affects American politics somehow.
It's
which,
going.
You never know,
Dude.
You never know.
Okay, if Elon makes a tweet
Well-
about it, if Elon makes a Nintendo Direct tweet, then you know it's affected politics.
No, yeah, for sure. I also put Miyamoto. Well, our bingo cards were for like the two directs. 'Cause
Yeah, this is the double
both
direct
agree-
bingo because I don't have
Yeah,
enough.
we all-
I don't have enough
The double
predictions
D,
for
the
like
double D bingo, the double D bingo.
whole, yeah, the double D bingo.
And so
So like, we'll
we-
let you know. So next, what, in like
we
2
might
weeks?
I might record it. I might
No,
record
well,
mine.
I think a YouTuber friend is going to record it.
Yeah, our YouTuber friends.
Our
Yeah,
YouTuber
we
friend.
got our beloved YouTuber friend.
He's
you
gonna-
know, he might. Look, I'm not
he,
saying
he
anything.
might deign
but
to let us be in
if
his
you love-
his video. You know, us
yeah,
small
our
time
huge-
creators. We
our
gotta.
huge-
We really
our
gotta.
huge YouTuber friend. Look, all I'm saying is, if you love hour-long Pikmin game analysis and Muppets, if you like Muppets, I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. That's right. Our friend is Arlo.
Oh,
No,
fucking hate
no.
that guy. He doesn't
not
like
doing
JRPGs.
We're not doing this. And
Okay.
it's, a lot of people don't like JRPGs.
Whatever. Y'all are bitches.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll come back in like what, 2 weeks to be like, hey, guess who got bingo and guess who didn't, and the answer will be me. I will have bingo, and I won't
didn't
kill
have
myself.
bingo.
I just need Fire Emblem to come out, and we're mad chilling, mad chilling.
Winner of the bingo gets to watch the Minecraft movie.
Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Exactly.
do it.
And he gets to go to McDonald's to pick a Minecraft meal of his choosing.
Oh, damn. That's fucking sucks. I'm not doing that shit.
Sorry. For winners only.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think that's all I wanted to cover for the news. We don't have to go over like Luffy's in
For the
Fortnite.
news?
Luffy's
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Fortnite.
Well-
What else is new? Yeah, that's right. It was gonna happen.
Well,
now I have to download Fortnite to play. I'm gonna wait till Robin gets her skin because I know it's gonna happen.
I don't know enough about One Piece to comment on this, but I do know that Luffy is a confirmed Lakers fan.
That's true. That was awesome.
He
That
loves-
was beautiful.
He loves the Lakers. He loves
yeah,
the
I
Lakers.
went to that game. Everyone be jealous.
He went to that game. Everybody knew, and everybody was excited about One Piece, right?
Yeah, everyone loved One Piece. Okay, you
Yeah,
joke,
right?
but there was like a lot of One Piece cosplay. That was great. It was kind of
Yeah,
funny.
I imagine so.
Dude, sick. Ludwig was there. I said, of course, me and my boy Ludwig pulled up. You know, both of us together.
Yeah,
the
of
same
course.
Because we're cool like that.
And you got your cool little One Piece shirt.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Talk to me when the Lakers do Pikmin night or Sonic night.
Yeah, no, for sure. On God, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, of course.
There's gonna be. Talk to me when anyone does a Pikmin collab, Josh, please.
Homie, they've already done it.
Really?
The San Diego Zoo.
Okay.
2, a sushi. If it's a sushi place, I forgot what it's called. 3,
Okay.
Universal Studios.
Really? I didn't know about that
Yes.
one. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well,
Where's
they're
Pikmin
like
Land?
hidden.
Where's Pikmin Land in Nintendo World?
They're
Actually,
working on it.
Nintendo. Where's Fire Emblem World? I want to move. I want to take pictures with a bunch of little anime cosplayers just walking around the map, and then they go tell them to fight each other. That'd be sick.
Nah,
Be
I
so
talked with
good.
Miyamoto. He said
Miyamoto
we're
was
not
like,
doing
no
any of that.
anime. Miyamoto
We're not
doesn't
doing
like
any of that.
Oh,
No, he said more small little creatures, please.
fucking hate you,
Yeah, yeah.
Miyamoto. The reason why
Dude.
Fire Emblem isn't bigger.
Look, I'm sorry, but people love little creatures. From the Chao to the Pikmin to the Kodamas from Princess Mononoke. Like people love little creatures.
All right,
And
whatever.
speaking of Mononoke and Ghibli in general,
Oh,
you see
that
how I
was a
connected
good
that?
trend. That was fucking A plus. I give
That's
that
what I
A
said.
plus.
Dude,
It's
it's
an
it's
A
solid.
plus
Anyway,
transition.
um,
Now we're
I
gonna
just
talk
kind of
about depressing shit.
yeah, we're gonna talk about depressing shit just because we can. But it's like here's the thing. Both me and Ethan have X, the former app known as Twitter.
It's Twitter.
I kind of I'm slowly but surely weaning myself off. I haven't checked.
Dude, there was a hot minute where
It's
my
green.
entire algorithm was like weird AI right wing, just like content slop for a second. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
No, yeah,
And then I
for sure.
realized I
Like,
hadn't been
same here.
liking any like big anime titty art for like the longest time, so I did that and I fixed the algorithm. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this shit.
Did you tell did you let the world know that that's the solution?
No,
Like
but I think people. I don't think I
you
have
should
to
hold a
tell.
press conference.
Maybe I expose Elon for the fraud he is on his fucking on his app.
But anyway, like yeah, I think like it's this AI hellscape has gotten like it when it first came out, like people were like, oh wow, look at this stuff.
Yeah,
But
like we
now
were all making our stupid like AI generated like fucking shitty prompts that didn't really resemble anything.
I think it ran the game like just like with NFTs, like people were like, what the fuck is an NFT?
Yeah.
Like but people like hopped onto it still, even though they didn't. I thought they were like just like little gifs you could download, but no, they
No.
affect the environment just like AI. And anyway, I think we're at this point where like people, if you're like into it, like you're into it, and nothing's gonna get you out. And this is
Well,
a
it's like
broken,
it's just
it's
that
broken
normie thing
human
of like
voice
people
legitimately.
don't give a shit about. Okay, here's the hope. The hope for me is that this is a fad and that it passes over and that normies like don't care about this shit because it's just like, oh yeah, it's just a filter.
No, but they
But
do.
like,
They do.
but
They
like,
fucking do. Anyway, sorry, we didn't even say what was happening. So right now we're talking about like the Studio Ghibli,
yeah,
the art style icons. Like they're this
there's
fucking
a
like,
Chat GPT update which lets it like make an image look like it's in the Ghibli Studio Ghibli art style. And it's like, okay, first of all, you can't just make a photo in the art style and then not and then also call it the Ghibli art style and then be like, which was stealing is my own like image and everything. Like you're fucking stealing. Like don't try to front. Like it's okay to like steal this shit. Like whatever. Well it's not okay, but like don't try to pretend like this shit is moral or anything. Like you're fucking stealing. You're thieves. Like that's straight up. Like these are hours of dedication and hard work that this fucking studio put in to make an art style that resonates with you, that makes you feel like a fucking human, that makes you feel like an aspect of humanity that you lose or that like you're missing from your life, and it captures it so well. And then these chuckle fucks over in the tech industry, and I'm in comp sci. I know a lot of computer science people and a lot of like tech stuff and a lot of tech bro stuff, and it's like a lot of these tech bros like they don't understand art. They don't get it. They're fucking slop content watchers, and it's I don't know.
I think well, this is like a big there's been a big shift in the culture like lately, just towards like it's I think like all of these like specific opinions and have like they started like germinating like years ago, and now we're at the point where a bunch of these like opinions have like progressed to such a point that they're mixing with each other, and now like I think this mixes in with like this belief that art isn't like this like there's no value in the arts right now. People think it's just like a job and stuff like that. Like it's
Yeah.
you mix it in with people's like you mix it in with people who want like to see their fucking faces like cartoons, like with Instagram. Dude, this is just an Instagram filter. That's all it is.
It's just an Instagram filter.
It's literally just an Instagram filter. Like, we have not gone beyond.
It's just an Instagram filter that like kills the environment. Like that's all it is. Like
no, yeah, it's
just an inversion. It's an aversion to art. And like, man, you see this like in my class. Like someone was just here's this thing I wrote using ChatGPT, and I'm like, dude, I'm here to fucking learn, and you're like,
Mhm.
and I guess I'll use it because you made it already. Like, fuck, dude, I don't want to disrespect you, but like, we're here to learn and to grow as people, and you're in a class and you're using AI to generate your work. It's just like, oh my god, dude, it's just
Yeah.
depressing to see, and like,
No, it's such a bummer, and like it feels like it sucks because I'm like, damn, we can't do shit about it
no,
because
it's
it's
like.
people who like want to see themselves as like this is nothing new. This is nothing new. This is like people have been wanting to draw themselves as like the Simpsons characters and shit for the longest time.
It's just
And
now instead of
the
paying an
difference
artist to
is,
do it, they're just like, oh, just have like,
yeah. Oh my
I'll just
god.
have the robot steal from the artist I used to pay to like do. It's like, dude, like I think until there's like more tech ethics stuff, like laws and put in place for this stuff, which I'm hoping will happen because I think a lot of countries like outside of the US are working on things like this. Like until that happens, it's still going to be a thing. But like I don't know. I just feel for all the artists out there. They fucking put work into their craft to make cool shit, and then these fucking slot monsters come out. It's depressing.
Do you think Hayo knows right now?
I don't know. I don't think he cares. I don't know. He like
He's so I'd
like
be
he's so
oh my
fucking
god.
old, dude. Just let him like just let him die in peace, you know. He made some cool shit. He made the coolest shit arguably. Just let him, not realize
That's
his life's
fine.
work is being taken by people just to like create some bullshit. Just
Anyway, go
go
see
watch.
Mononoke.
Yeah, I was about to
Just
say, go watch Mononoke in theaters. I can't
go
right
see
now,
Mononoke
but
in
you
4K
can.
right now. Like
But you
it's
people
like
can. That's a good movie.
it's like top 3 Ghibli movies for me.
Well,
Top 2
House
for
Moving
sure.
Castle is actually the best one, but like,
Yeah, well, like who fucking cares? Cuz
bitch.
no, I'm kidding. I like that movie. I got to
It's a
watch
good
it again.
movie. It's a good movie.
Okay. But yeah, I think this has been a very productive episode.
Yeah,
we
this
talked
was a good
about
episode.
feminism, we talked about religion,
I talked
we
about
talked
my
about
romance
Sonic,
manga. That was pretty good.
about romance
Talked a
mangas,
lot about
but
Sonic.
yeah, we talked a lot about Sonic and but I kind of wanted to add something fun just to have us talk about something because I think as much as you plan stuff, sometimes it's just fun to have like little things to talk about.
Yeah, we
So
had our
I
friends
have
give us a bunch of topics. So
so yeah,
if those friends are listening and your topic gets picked,
shout
lucky.
out to you.
You're lucky. You
No,
lucked
yeah,
out.
for sure. But we're gonna try and just change the wheel up every couple of episodes. But um, all right. So I have the wheel here. I'm gonna spin it right now.
Spin the wheel.
All right. Let's see. All right, it's spinning, it's spinning, it's oh shit!
What
Oh,
is
this
it?
is big. This is big for
Oh, I'm
Ethan.
scared. Oh no.
All right, Ethan,
Yeah.
give me your top 5 dinosaurs.
Oh, we got the good one. Okay. Number one, off the bat, Baryonyx. I love Baryonyx. There's a Baryonyx in one of my favorite games called I Want to Hug That Gator, who's the main character. I love a good
You gotta put
Baryonyx.
some imagery. You gotta put some imagery to these too, because I'm like,
No, they can just fucking look it up. Okay, Baryonyx, it looks like a crocodile, but it's got like a hook claw and it eats fish. It's cool. It's built like an alligator crocodile thing. It's like a predecessor in a way. Really cool dinosaur. Number two, the classic. You know it, you love it, the Velociraptor. I love a Velociraptor. Pack animals, super small, really cool, really intelligent, have feathers. I'm a feather dinosaur appreciator. I think they're super dope,
yeah.
intelligent. Number three, Argentinosaurus. Used to be the Seismosaurus until they were like the Seismosaurus doesn't exist anymore and it's actually the Argentinosaurus. It's huge fucking long neck dinosaur. It's so giant, like 80 tons. Man, fucking want to see that shit. It'd be so cool. It's really dope.
Mhm.
Number four, Styracosaurus. I'm a big Styracosaurus fan. People like the Triceratops. I like the Styracosaurus just because I feel like without the 3 horns on its head, like the frill can have like cooler designs and everything like that. I think that's super dope. Yeah, I love a Styracosaurus. Also, the main character in Dinosaur King is a Styracosaurus, which I think is pretty cool. So that's dope.
That's
Number
fucking
5, the Allosaurus, the honey badger of the dinosaur world, where it would just fight shit that was way bigger than it and then get bodied super hard, but it's cool because, Bucket Wee Ball. It's a fucking Wee Ball dinosaur. I love an Allosaurus. Yeah. They were
Sick.
like,
All right.
yeah, that's it. It's the top
All right.
five.
Here's
Top five.
my
Quote them. Right.
top
Josh.
5 dinosaurs. All right.
Top five
Okay.
dinosaurs. Go.
Coming in at number 5, Yoshi.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Yoshi. Whose full name? This is real, by the way. His
Yeah.
real. This is T. Yoshi Sor Munchakoopas.
What?
Solid dude. That's his real name. That is his real name. I love Nintendo in the 80s because they were still trying to appeal to American audiences. They just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That
so,
was
yeah.
that was the Nintendo classic.
Yoshi number 5.
Yoshi number
He's kind of a
5.
weird little dragon thing. I like that he can fly. I like his weird final smash and.
Yeah. Why does he
well, I
grow
guess-
wings? That
yeah,
dinosaurs don't have
that's
wings.
Oh no, I know. It's because I kind of pieced this together. I kind of realized this like right as I was saying it but in Super Mario World, depending on what color shell you eat, that's the power you get. So like I think if you eat a blue shell, you get wings. A yellow shell is like fire, and then like a green shell is just that stuff.
Okay.
But
So that's why it combines them all in the final smash.
yeah. Coming number 4 is that frill lizard dinosaur, but just specifically the one that killed Dennis Nedry in
Oh, that's the
Jurassic Park.
Dilophosaurus. Yeah,
I
they can't
hate-
do that shit. Actually, sorry to.
I don't care, dude. He's
That's
a little
not
hater,
real.
and I love him. We love a little hater. He's like Ethan.
That's
dude.
true. He did
Just like
track him
Ethan.
down. That's just crazy.
Okay, and then coming in at number 3, I think she's a feminist icon. I am going with Fang from Primal.
That's true. That's a good one.
She queened out.
She queened out. Had
she
her
queened
kids.
out.
And her kids.
I'm so happy she
a good
survived
life.
till the very end.
That's what's up.
We're still waiting for Primal season 3. Gendy, whenever you're ready.
Gendy, whenever you
Gendy,
want.
whenever you're ready, lock it in.
We'll talk about it on the podcast.
We'll talk about it.
For
And
tons
then,
of viewers.
coming in at number 2, for the real ones out there. This one's for the real ones, and then the next one's for the real. So
Okay.
coming in at number 2 is Littlefoot from
I love
the
Land Before Time. I'm sorry. Land Before Time better than Lion King. That's facts. Sorry.
People love Don Bluth. What can I say? I love Littlefoot.
That's a good.
I love,
That's a. Land Before Time
love
might
his
be the
little
best
journey.
kids movie ever made. I'm not gonna lie, Chief. That shit goes so fucking hard. That shit
for a
had
dinosaur
me,
dude. Yeah,
That
I
shit
can
had
imagine
me
so.
scared straight. That's
But
so good.
unfortunately, did Littlefoot hang out with little CGI monkeys with Carnotaurs approaching it? No, and that's why number 1
Damn it.
is my boy
Oh god.
Aladar from Dynasty 2000.
That's a good.
Dinosaur.
That's a really good movie.
Ethan
Solid
and
movie.
but I'm sure the
Dude,
crux
it's
of our
actually
friendship
the
is
true
based upon the
combination
fact
of
that
our two interests. It's like monkeys and dinosaurs as one united.
Here's the thing, like Aladar, that movie, that dinosaur movie is like that was one of the first movies I had.
Dude, it looks
as a
good.
kid.
It like animation wise,
solid.
like that setting, it's like pretty
No, yeah.
cool. It's like this fucking harsh ass desert. You got this iguanodon that's an asshole, but then you got the nice iguanodon, and then there's like his little crew
Krong.
of like the oppressed,
There's
like weak
Krong, then there's,
minorities. Yeah. And then those Carnotaurs are fucking scary. Holy.
I had the dinosaur book. Like I had a book that explained to me the story, and then I have like a little toy egg of Aladar, baby Aladar. That intro with the egg is sick as hell.
Sick. Sick as hell.
Where the little fucking creature is just surviving. And shit.
No, it's good. It's
Oh
good.
my god. But
Yeah, sorry,
you know,
Ice
like-
Age. The better movie with a dinosaur set in the prehistoric past about like a
I
kind
think
of
none of the
misfit
dinosaurs.
group
Now, you know
of
what?
people
She
taking
was-
care of like. Yeah.
Yeah, she was the mom from Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs. She was a close. She almost made it. She's an honorable mention for sure.
Honorable
I think, You know, she's an icon. She's a single mom.
We love a MILF.
Jesus fucking. Yeah, Ethan. We love a MILF.
We love a
But
MILF.
but you know, like it's, I think for me, like I don't know if you know about this, but in Disneyland, they did like, do you know about Countdown to Extinction?
No.
It's like a ride about dinosaurs, and
What?
they
They had
refurbished-
one?
They had one. They refurbished it to be about dinosaur, like Aladar. Like the plot was about getting Aladar back in time.
What?
And it just ended. Like I think it shut down not too recently. But like that's the one thing I wish I got to go on. But that's how it be. But hey, guess what, Ethan?
What?
We made it to the end.
We did it. We did the
This is a
podcast.
special. This is a special icon first time.
Special
Like
first episode. Surely we don't just straight up give up and never do anymore, and then
I think this is fun. I think like
yeah, I had
I
fun.
think
I had
we
a
were
great time.
we were figuring it out. I think
Yeah.
this is it's better to just like I think the cool thing about me that this podcast did is that I was kind of in my head about what I needed to make my first YouTube video like so solid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But probably gonna. I also talked about with Ethan about just like having us play stuff here. Like it's gonna turn into like a let's play, but I think like
we'll do some edited content, or maybe we'll stream something and we'll just put up like the VOD up on the channel.
for sure. Yeah. So be on the lookout for that.
The lookout.
Thank you for sticking around. If you
Aw.
found this at like 3 a.m. somehow, hopefully we'll see you next time. Till then, goodbye.